Malaysian driver who's fallen back one lap, and whoops, contact there at the first corner. You could see that coming, couldn't we?
Yes, you can see.
So there, Lima to the inside, and he gets it wrong. He spins,
And then probably the red car took him straight away.
let's see, because as he tries to rejoin, I rather fear that the impact is coming.
Yeah.
Bart Collins arrives. Yeah, it's a blind corner. Some go to the left. That was strange.
My shoulder there so I could gain the place.
Whoops, big spin coming up. Martin Rieber has lost it. Around he goes and does find something solid in the end. And here's the evidence of it. So that's Pierre Feligioni getting up on the inside. Yes, there was contact. And around goes John Hirschberg. Oops. And a big
by both Sasaki and Munoz on this lap. There's the crash for Xavi Artigas, a carbon copy of the three already.
There's the move, Max Waring up the inside. He was never fully alongside. Enough of a brush on the right rear corner to unsettle Stéphane Lemaire. Around he goes with a puncture and a self-induced spin. Afia Levy loses it, coming up the hill, into the tyres, backwards and forwards. It'll have done damage, even though it's a
到了白热化的阶段，13号弯，朱戴维抽出来，切入到内线当中，感觉上略有一点点的转向不足，因为
Em meia da pista, lado a lado. Olha o mergulho do Martelli ali para cima do Lucas Mendes. Aí tem toque e atravessa o Lucas Mendes. Vinha para disputar a liderança da categoria.
Wheeler started to slide and then tag Spinelli, and that meant that Piquet got through, round the outside of him, tried to go Danny Formal, and then Formal hit Spinelli. To Danny Formal, he is down in 8th place, and Eduardo Liberati after his pit lane start making progress, and there more mayhem breaks out. And does this tell us who did what to which and to whom? Yes. Oh, that was Mark Rostam making a massive dive up the inside, and either there was a failure or he completely missed his braking point. Luciano Privitello very, very unlucky.
Sorteio uma eventual troca desde que houvesse consenso. E olha o que nós vemos na reta, vai pro muro o carro do João Tesser. Ali vem, olha, Nelson Neto.
Será que houve contato? Opa!
E que contato, hein?
Houve incentivo, digamos assim.
Belo incentivo.
Replay of that incident. You can see the Motorsport Bando car. Look, right round the outside. They outdrag and get it a second. But look, behind, bang! Chio connects with the ART Honda. 5 into 1. And that's going to be Shotsuboi connecting with the APR. They get tagged by the Nissan, they get tagged by the Supra, and bang, 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 bang. It's just a chain reaction, nowhere for anybody to go. Well done to the crews that avoided the chaos.
Ó, vamos entender o que aconteceu aí, ó, Bruno Vicari.
Ah, vazou, olhinho, vazou, olha.
Acho que foi a partir do caminhão do Fabinho, que pode ser, né?
É, foi, olha, todo mundo na sequência lá. A Débora, o Fabinho rodou sozinho.
Talvez no próprio óleo.
Olha o riso quase.
Is being edged backwards, but yeah, Frank Stippler was really squeezed on the inside. In fact, they were
Looking for a mid-range 145 on the first proper flying lap. Hot spin out of the final turn.
Tomar ultrapassagem dali. Tem o toque do Beto com o Roberval.
Roberval com o Beto, os dois líderes.
Roberval e Beto bateram, rodaram. Que panca feia ali com o Djalma. Gente. Vamos de safety car. Caminhão capotado. Imobilização,
Rapaz,
olha só, teve o primeiro toque ali do... A gente está revendo aqui.
O acidente do elétrico foi impressionante. O acidente
Vamos ver, ó, o Djalma vem
Esse acidente foi o mais impressionante que eu já vi, cara. Foi mais
Ele...
impressionante até que o do Kleber Elétrico. Pra mim.
Ele pega rampando ali.
Olha como o chassi...
Coming off of turn 2, gets loose, hard into the wall. And then more contact.
A 4-wide situation getting into turn 3, and that is not going to work out. Well, Ray Rackham
right there starts getting forward momentum right here, seems to the left for a quarter panel, and Chase turns down on him. If I'm Ross Chastain, I'm not lifting there either.
I'm of Gilliland, and wow, coming up the racetrack, Michael McDowell right into the door. I think Michael didn't realize that there was a car on the outside of Alex, expecting Alex to come up off the...
Oh, yeah, you see him middle of the corner going straight up in turn 2. Man, pretty hard contact. That's an area of the corner where...
Doing their best, trying to have a good day, and now they both have damage. It's kind of really unnecessary, to be honest.
Yeah, there you go. The 34 contact into the 35's quarter panel.
And Kyle Weatherman, Joey Gase, and then right there, see the 18 of Sammy Smith.
Corner, look in the back of the picture, they're focusing on the gain in Nissan, unfortunately. We're not going to tell what happened really from that, unfortunately. I hope we get another look at it than the Prius has gone into the back of the Team Mac car.
Yeah. It's the Prius that's caused that. Look at the damage to the Mac 5. They've hit a monstrous.
してしまってますね。リプレイご覧いただきますが、佐藤がイン側飛び込んだところで接触がありまして、2台がスピンとなってしまいました。
Field, I think, and we'll just sort of slip on out of our picture here. You know, oh dearie me, that's not an uncomfortable accident. So, I mean, that's quite a distance he's had to run to get back.
And that's not going to play a part in things. Oh, and he's down!
Gorman's down!
He's down! It just slid away, and it talked about the tyres. My goodness!
After two bright starts for yeah, wow, look at that. Macquarie just a little bit out of shape, wasn't he? Yeah. And then
To the second corner, it's going to tip it in, and that went very early, didn't it? That went very early. So Marquez, MotoGP weekends don't come much bigger than this one, do they, in Valencia for the factory Ducati team?
Is that turn 2 entry?
Yeah, into 2.
Yeah. Same as, really similar anyway to Mark this morning. A little bit earlier, a little bit faster. Lost it.
Yeah, it is.
So, like exit of turn 4. No, to be fair, it's to entry of turn 5. I'll take that back. Sorry, camera boys.
It is normally into turn 4, though, isn't it? What's happened to him in the first corner? That was a replay of the crash.
Never see riders go down at turn 7, really, do they? So he's gone down through what's really a left kink for these riders, and you can see Betty gravel trap there as the bike gets absolutely wrecked. Very, very rare to see a rider go down there.
That is just pure and simple, pushing too hard in FP3. That is your classic Valencia front end washout going through.
Different setups on them, trying to find the setup for that new chassis. But just a bit of an overall, I've watched the season and you've had less hardware thrown in the garage there.
Here goes Vinales. That went super quick, didn't it? Vinales then joins Brad Binder and Taka Nakagami into the Mick Doohan corner. A Repsol Honda legend himself, but unfortunately, Sepang Grand Prix. That was the Johan Zarco crash then into turn number 6. It's hard work. He's fighting, wrestling that RC213V. On this occasion at turn 8 into 11. Well, it went in between sort of 10 and 11, didn't it, as he carried a bit of lean angle. So
the track is different, and we hope we don't have this problem. But when we finish the
full place to crash,
and he nearly wipes out his mate Antonelli too,
who crashed at that corner of his latest fault.
Yeah, down he goes. Thanks for coming.
Speed limit into turn 2 he goes. He's pretty easy to pick out this weekend, isn't he, older?
さあ先ほどのリプレイですが、ブレーキロックアップ、その前ではもう、
いやいや、もう外側ですね。
16大滝拓也選手も。
这个集团的争夺相当激烈。至于艾明达呢，目前领先第2位的严闯呢有 0.7秒钟优势。我们看到这边高华进入到1号弯的时候，吴亦凡有没有办法超越对手？王志生很努力的挤进内线，但是顶到了吴亦凡的赛车。
Side of your screen indicated next to Solskjaer. Chantra's name is another mistake for Lopez. He went wide, he got offline. That's been threatening to happen for a few laps.
And Johan Zarco. Now then this. Oh no, it goes down, and that is it. That is game over. The Moto2 World Yokoyama. This
same crash.
Absolute carbon copy crash, wasn't it? That was what caused Ayagura to lose the World Championship.
Last lap did a 1:35.2, and that was Jeremy Alcoba helping Passini out of the Grand Prix. I think Alcoba might be landing himself a penalty for the first race of next season for that one. Second sector, that's Munoz's crash at turn 6. I think I saw Moreira just ahead of him. Contact there. In fact, no, he's going to come down there into that same yellow flag zone, and we've seen the pit lane. Let's have a look at him. He's just coming through the picture, and he does high side, and then the motorcycle's just going to carry on tumbling up the pit lane and up and running. Here he is then, the long winding turn 13, which leads us into 14. He'd not really even arrived at the apex there by the time it went down.
They check up in front, and then the 19 turns to try to take advantage of it, and just
take a look at this. All by themselves. It's kind of, someone must have got a little bit loose and the other guy got together.
Yeah, I think the 20 of Williams was already in the wall before that contact right there.
Into turn 6. Turn 6 has caught quite a few men on in this class already today. You can see that just looks as though it was. You can see that Toba was clearly unimpressed with what
Wow,
happened. And,
I'm not sure Kaito Toba can complain with that. He was way offline, and then he did pull back onto the racing. Oh well, Massey is definitely not going through, because there he is. He's gone down with Kaito Toba. Who, we don't want to see that. That's certainly not what we want to see. They're getting a bit physical there.
A product of these restarts and how wide this track is and how aggressive these truck drivers are.
It's amazing they make contact getting down in this corner.
Oh, it looked like
it may have been Lane Riggs.
Caught him back in turn. Got Rajat Karuth around in that 7 truck. Was doing an awesome job again.
You get a replay on what happened with Haley Deegan.
Cut a left front. Looks like. So there's some damage to the left front. She must have had
right there.
Have a look. Oscar Lee goes around, and bang, there's nowhere for Perolini to go.
We're going to see what happened, Adrian. Oh, yeah. Cold right side of the tyre, I guess, which often keeps people.
Then this is him going down into the second corner. Was that Josh Watley on the outside there? Just imagining to been surplus to requirements. So Tata, another big name, who's looking for a ride next season. There is the onboard then with the Yuma Sasaki.